Hello everyone, Tommy J here, and welcome back to Enter the Arena. So we're playing this Shaman deck right now. It's actually quite a good Shaman deck. Triple Fire Rally, double Boulder Fist, double Argent Commander, triple Hex, Lightning Storm, False Lightning, Abusive Sergeant. It's just got some stuff going for it, even a Flame Tongue. I mean, there's definitely been better decks. Faceless Manipulator. Yeah, I'm excited. It's a really good deck. It's a really good deck. Cruised through the first two games. I mean, the first one I was quite aggressive, played a bit dumb, very fast and loose, but ended up winning just because the deck's good. Nothing to do with my own personal skill. Because, yeah, I could have very easily thrown that game. So I'm going to be a little more careful from now on, but yeah, let's see how we can do. And let us begin. Hunter. Hunters are always so iffy. Like, if you get a Hunter at high level, it's scary, because they could have anything. Anyway, I'm going to ditch the Hex, ditch the Fire Rally, keep the Lightning Storm. If he's playing some form of Death Rattle Hunter, I want to be able to stop it. No turn 1 play, which is alright. I do have the Naruba Weblord turn 2, fairly good against a lot of Hunter plays. For example, the Web Spinner. And it prevents battle cries, so that's always nice. So let's Naruba Weblord. I do have that Faceless if something big happens. And I assume this will be dead by turn 5. Chillwind Jetty, Totem, Lightning Storm. Lots of plays. And I think I just screwed him up based on how he's reading it. Coining. Animal Companion, maybe? Iron Fur Grizzly. I wonder if he had a play and had to ditch it. I hope he did, that would be funny. Okay, Direwolf Alpha. Probably not what I want to play. Could nah, I don't want a Lightning Storm. Let's just Totem. Taunt. Perfect. If he has a multi-shot cost 4 mana and he's used his coin. Something you gotta look out for when you're going first on their third turn, but he cannot do it. Timberwolf. I'm fine with that. Bit of a Lightning Storm going. I don't really want to hold out against a Hunter and let him hit me. Yeah, it can just end so badly for you if you take that 10 extra damage early against a Hunter. I mean, I know that's only 7, but it's still extra damage, so Lightning Storm. Now that has a 2 overload, which means next turn I only have 3 mana to spend, so I'm probably going to have to Direwolf or Call unless I get a turn 3 play. Dancing Swords would be nice. But yeah, I have a feeling he has a few light battle cries that Weblord was stopping him play. Another Iron Fur Grizzly. Acidic Swamp Ooze, good play. I'm gonna hold out that he doesn't have a weapon. Hopefully he doesn't. If he does, that's my bad. Anyway, next turn I have Boulder Fist Argent Commander. It's very iffy making a Hunter deck. Like, I've had drafts where I didn't get a single secret, and without a secret, the weapon is nowhere near as strong. It's still a decent weapon, a 3-2 for 3, but yeah, it's just a Fiery War Axe at that stage for 1 extra cost. Abomination. Okay. This is a bit of an awkward play. I could Argent Commander to, run that into that Argent Commander, but the Argent Commander will die to the Abomination. I could Frostwolf. Nah, Boulder Fist. I'm just going to Boulder Fist and kill that. Make sure that dies, because the 3-2 would die to the Abomination dying. So what he could do is just run the A-bomb into this, and then the 3-1 into my now 6-1. Hunter's Mark. Oh, please kill it with your Abomination. Yes, okay, that's fine. That is fine. Like, using a Hunter's Mark and losing the Abomination. I mean, he still does have 6 mana. Holy crap. 7 health. This is a problem. Let's drop that and summon a totem. Jeez. This could go so badly. 9 damage on me. That would put me down to 13. That would be a big problem. The thing it summons is 3/3. I don't have... Oh, I could charge to remove it. Please don't have anything. Don't be able to kill me. No! Ah. This is a problem. This is a big, big problem. Direwolf Argent Commander would let me kill that, and then kill that. Yep, I'm actually okay. I'm low on health, and he's going to have a 3/3 on the board, but I have a solution. So let's do this and kill off that. It's a hunter. I have to go for what he has, because they just have, like, with their hero power, they can kill you. Simply put, they can kill you. I have, like, 5 turns until he's going to kill me just with his hero power alone. I don't have any charge minions. Well, I have 1 Argent Commander left, but I had to use that one in my hand then to deal with the Sunwalker. That was actually a good trade for a Sunwalker. It killed nothing. Lost a Divine Shield there. Actually, sorry, it killed a Healing Totem. But the Beast is actually very good in a Hunter deck, because as you can see, it's actually a Beast. So Hunters can do all their little tricks off it. Damn it. Direwolf. So the Beast just trading with himself. Unfortunately, his Beast got that big hit off on me, which is not the best. Now, I'm going to drop my Frostwolf, kill that. Just this isn't that big of a threat. It only has 1 attack. It still means he can do 3 damage to my face a turn, but getting that 6 damage minion on the board is quite big. Also, leaving this on the board means I can Forked Lightning a second target, but to be honest, this isn't looking good. Being this low against a Hunter is never a good thing. Ever. Unless you're a Warrior, in which case you can counter it, or a Priest, you can heal it up. For everything else, it's terrifying. And I don't have any cards that heal me. Rubian Egg. Raging Worgen. Webs. Okay, that's everything he's got. I can't Forked Lightning, which is fine. But I need to start clearing his cards. Yeah, that's the smart move, attacking me. I need a taunt. Desperately need a taunt. Let's drop this. Please be taunt. Not taunt. Drop that.
Who's next?
Drop the Yeti. And I need to just kill things that are on his board. You know what? I'm even going to drop the Zombie Chow. It's going to heal him for 5, but the damage and the control it's going to let me have is far too big to pass up right now. How much damage do I have next turn? 15, 17. 2 turns and he's dead? Okay, 15. 2 turns and he's dead. I don't really want to kill the Web Spinner. I do want to get a taunt. I have several taunts in my deck. Ooh. Okay. Taking that out himself, that's fine. I'll run the Zombie Chow into the Iron Beak Owl. And the rest into his face for 12. If I drop a Stranglethorn Tiger, if I don't get a taunt, of course. If I get a taunt, I'm dropping it. I need it desperately. Because if he's just drawn a King Crush, Yeah, I need something to stop it. And I mean, I've gotten King Crushers before. I wouldn't have played that if I was him. So, first off, it's that into that, that into that. Please Taunt Totem. I know it's unlikely. Taunt Totem! Yes! That's what I need. This is... oh, I'm not liking this game. This is stressful. Damn, Hunter's getting the beast. Jeez, imagine if you gave the beast charge, it'd be terrifying. If that's a kill command, I'm dead next turn. How much damage do I can't Abusive Sergeant. 5, 7, 11, 14, dead. Oh. Yeah, no, that the beast just put me in a position where I just, oh, I'm relieved. Literally the most relieved I've ever been. Just probably saying something about me, but whatever. I'm just happy. Yeah, the beast that got the 9 hit off on me, that was very well played by him. If his deck was a little stronger, he would have had me. I mean, I didn't get a Hex out, I don't think. Or maybe I had 1 Hex early. But having a Hex out on the beast, I would have been able to Faceless then Hex. That would have been huge. Absolutely huge. Would have turned the game. Made it much more in my favor, but that 9 hit it got off was just ridiculous. Anyway. Shaman. Mirror match. Yeah, Shamans and Druids are what is scary in this game. I'm going to hold on to a Hex, ditch the Ogre, keep the Alpha, keep the Abusive Sergeant. And a Lightning Storm. Cool. So I have options. Like, I have answers. Before I'm even asked the question, I have answers. Always a good thing. How many cards is he ditching? 2. So he's got at least 1 play. I'm going to drop the Abusive Sergeant turn 1. It's better to have something out than nothing, and unless he's got a Zombie Chow, there's no turn 1 or turn 2 that will counter it. Except a River Crocolisk, actually. River Crocolisk, Zombie Chow. Actually, let's do this. He didn't have a turn 1 play. And if he didn't have a turn 1 play, unless he drew one, he doesn't have a turn 2 play. It's such an annoying card. Okay. Well, I'm going to take that out. Ball control is very important against a Shaman. Let's Hero Power up. And he's going to have to use mana to kill this. Hopefully. I mean, I could always drop a Direwolf between them next turn or the Abusive Sergeant on it, but that's going to use up a lot of my mana next turn. And what I want is for him to use mana killing it. It puts me a turn ahead as far as spending mana goes.
I wonder.
Mind if I roll?
Loot Order? I'm good with that. I can kill it and play my Dancing Swords. Yep, that's good. That's very good for me. Next turn, Nerubar Weblord, Direwolf Alpha, Abusive Sergeant, any combination of them. I even have the Lightning Storm or the Hex and an Abusive Sergeant. So yeah, no matter what he does, I should have an option. 4 mana. Could Yeti. Yeti would die to Dancing Swords. And then I would have either an Alpha or an Abusive Sergeant on the board. If he Yetis, I think I'm going to Direwolf Alpha to chuck it in the middle of those two. Nerubar Weblord this side, run that into that. It means both the Weblord and the Healing Totem are buffed by the Alpha, which will be in between them.
I wonder.
And yeah, he'll get a card, but lose a Yeti. Silvermoon Guardian. Is that worth hexing? Probably not. I have my own Yeti though, so let's Yeti, hit him in the face. If he has a Blood Knight, he's going to lose it. 2 Hex. If he uses the 3/3 to hit one of these, yeah, I have options. Like, dropping a Direwolf Alpha and an Abusive Sergeant on just my healing totem would have the healing totem be strong enough to kill his Silvermoon Guardian. So,
I wonder.
yeah. Unless he were to, I don't know, have 2 Blood Mage Thalmoses and a Lightning Storm, I'm not going to lose board control. Oh! Damn. That's actually annoying. Go for the Yeti. You know you have to. It's got more health. It doesn't matter about the Death Rattle. Yep, there we go. So now, let's Abusive Sergeant. Put that in there. Kill that. Hit that. And you know what? We're going to Weblord. Because it's coming up to Fire Elemental turn. And Rootbar Weblord stops the Fire Elemental. If I was him, I would take out the Direwolf. Unless, of course, he has a Lightning Storm, in which case, run the Golem into the Dancing Swords and Lightning Storm. Which would be very good for him. Very good. Because next turn, I'm going to run my Abusive Sergeant into the Golem. But he's targeting the Weblord, which makes me think he does have a Fire Elemental in hand. Okay, smart play. Hopefully I draw a turn 6 play. That would be very nice. Because as of right now, my best option is to drop a Tiger, which isn't really what you want when they have the possibility to play a Fire Ellie or a Boulder Fist Ogre. Toteming up. Not what he wanted, I guarantee it. Does he have a Lightning Storm? Loot Hoarder. Okay. I might Lightning Storm. And cockblocking my own Fire Ellie. Well, let's do that. Hit that, Lightning Storm. It's helping me maintain board control. It's putting this down to 2 health. Which means a Lightning Storm will kill it, but then he doesn't have the mana to play anything else. And either way, because of that Lightning Storm, I cannot play a Fire Ellie next turn, whether this dies or is alive. So I'm probably going to have to Stranglethorn Tiger unless I have to Hex. That Hex icon is the best.
I wonder.
So, my options are fairly limited next turn. He has a huge card advantage, but I technically have 3 cards on the board, so he's 1 card ahead. But yeah, it's very easy to deal with these now that they're low. In hindsight, it may have been a better idea to run the Abusive Sergeant in. Oh, yeah, see stuff like this gets delayed. It's great. I have another Hex. Should I use it? No. Let's do that. Hit that. Run these 2 into that. The great thing about having a 4/4 against a Silverhand Knight is that you can kill off the 2/2, and it's now a 4/2 that will trade with the 4/4. So it's kind of negating the entire cost of it. Unless, of course, like Lightning Storm right now would just chew through me, but I would have a Fire Ellie. He could have a Fire Ellie to finish this off, but my Tiger would kill it, and then I'd be left with the advantage, simply put. Could also Hex it. Probably, no, don't have the mana to Hex, because I need 9 mana. Because I do want to drop the Fire Ellie straight on that. Yep. That's okay. Did predict that's what he'd do. Come on, hurry up. You have 2 mana. I could Hex it still. Do I want to Hex it? Might not be the worst idea. Means I'm keeping a Tiger. I will need 1 more damage to deal with. Nope, okay, can't Hex it. So Fire Ellie on that. Kill that. That into that. Swamp Ooze down. Just lots of one-up trades there. 5-cost Tiger into 6-cost Fire Ellie, and while the Fire Ellie had finished something else off, yeah, it's still trading up 6-5 for a 5-5, though the 5-5 did have stealth. Anyway, if he drops another Fire Ellie, like, I have options. Lightning Storm is really what I'm worried about. Even a Fire Ellie forked Lightning right now could take out my Fire Ellie. Battle of the Fire Ellies. I just really need more cards. I'm lucky that both cards in my hand are good ones. Indeed. If he drops anything big, Boulder Fist Ogre, whatever, I have the Hex. He has a Hex. Smart. His deck's fairly strong as well, based on what I've seen so far. Hopefully I don't have to verse him again. I might take like a few minute break after this game just to make sure I'm not versing him again. Particularly if I lose. Forked Lightning, smart. Oh yes, that's what we want. 3-2 is still up. Worgen Infiltrator, okay. Storm Enchant. Handy. So let's you kill that, summon that, hit him in the face, he's on 13, I have a Stormwind Champion on the board, and this is now healed up. That was actually ideal, that Stormwind Champion. I mean, while another Fire Elemental would be brilliant, he's under a lot of pressure right now because he will almost be dead next turn. I have 12 damage on the board, not that it's difficult to deal with or anything, but yeah, a Stormwind Champion is always a threat, particularly when you're on a Shaman. It just makes that little 0-1 or 1-2. Confused Frog is useful. Silencing it. Okay, that's a fairly good move, actually. Reduces my damage output by a lot. Means this taunt is no longer going to take out his Infiltrator. Means a Lightning Storm would clear me. I'm very paranoid about Lightning Storm. What else could he do? Lava Burst would kill that. Looks like he's going for Spell Power, which he didn't get. I'm still going to get a 6 hit on his face. This guy loves thinking. Uses his full turn. I could Hex that. Now that would mean I don't get to hit him. But it would mean I don't lose my ooze to it. Frostwolf. I'm gonna Hex the ooze. I don't know, that sounds stupid, but I don't want to lose the Stormwind Champion. I wouldn't have, actually. I'm an idiot. I had a Healing Totem. Doesn't matter, I still have a Hex for something big. He can't possibly play multiple big things. I have a 6-6, I have an 8-8, I have a 3-2. So, yeah, I'm in a decent spot despite the Hex, which could definitely be considered average. Big game hunter. Damn. It was always gonna kill it, no matter whether I played that totem first or not, because it would have been a 7-7. I was just thinking about whether or not I should have been playing around a big game hunter, but no, I couldn't have with that. He's definitely got answers in his deck. Yeah, I can see his deck going well. Next turn, I have my Hex, I have my blind card, and Totemic Call. Yeah, smart move taking out the ooze. Have I used my Flame Tongue? Flame Tongue would be great right about now. Let me do some nice little trades. Direwolf Alpha. Little time. What's he got? Fair enough. Okay, he's getting desperate. I could Hex that to stop it. If I'm going to do that though, I need to kill off that wolf first, hex that, and hit that. Now the reason I killed the wolf first is because I would have lost the totem to that frog, because the frog would have been a 1-1 because it was adjacent to the wolf. So yeah, by killing the wolf first meant that my searing totem is alive. Which is good. I mean, it means that if I hero power, I'm not going to get a sleeping searing totem, which is by far the worst of the totems in this situation. Like, a taunt gives you a taunt, Wrath of Air gives you spell power, not that I could make use of it, but it's still spell power. And healing is healing. Healing's probably the best in my deck. That and Stoneclaw. Do you have an answer? He's not dead next turn. I have nothing. Oh, damn it. Still, I still have nothing that will kill him next turn, even with both of those up, as long as he took that out. It's going to be top decking from now on. Oh, yeah. And what a top deck. I wish there was a way to make emotes sincere. Alright, what you got for me, Shaman?
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Stormwind champion. And he's got enough for a hex. If he hexes, still in the game. Okay, Ancestral Spirit. I'm not a huge fan of Ancestral Spirit in Arena. In Arena, I struggle most with getting board control. Could have left it up to the bomber, but didn't want to BM him. That could have been funny. Anyway, 30 health. One card in hand, but it's top decking at the end there. It was a good game. I enjoyed that. Anyway, let's keep going. Actually, no. I said I would wait. No, you know what? Let's do it. Who cares? If we find him again, maybe he'll get lucky and beat us. Because yeah, that Nurubar Weblord must have really stuffed him up. Just the way he was targeting it and playing around it. Alrighty. Paladin. Well, Paladin is not that Shaman. Paladin is still very scary though. Thankfully, I have a great turn 1 play. It just counters almost every turn 2 play. And don't even worry about that restoring 5 health to the enemy hero. You use this to get board control. It's not about dealing damage to the hero. Though any damage you can get in more than 5 is always good, of course. Lots of early plays. So next turn I can give this either 3 attack or 4. I'd rather Direwolf Alpha first, because it means that on turn 3 I would have something that can actually attack, as opposed to the Flame Tongue, which will just sit there and do nothing. Yeah, it's always best to drop the Flame Tongue when you have multiple minions to make use of it. So let's Direwolf and attack him.
Wanna blow something up?
Mad Bomber, be kind. No. What? What? Screw you, Bomber. Why do they always do this stuff to me? Probably should have just traded that into that, but I have a Forked Lightning, which is making me think that if I can, I would much rather use the Forked Lightning on that second minion, potentially trade. Yep. Don't run the bomber into me. Nah, damn it. Oh well. See, I only have 3 damage for that. He's back on full health. Do I want to hex it? Yes, I do. It's a way to maintain board control. That Dancing Sword, or Dancing Swords, and removing that board control as soon as you can is generally a good idea. I want to play the Nurubar Weblord next turn. Damn it. Kind of wanted to this turn, but there was that Dancing Swords in the way. So let's Nurubar Weblord. He's hopefully going to worry about it. Next turn, I have a few options. Actually, Frostwolf's a Battlecry, isn't it? Sorry, I thought Frostwolf wasn't a Battlecry. Still, I have Flame Tongue to buff anything on the board. I can probably have this die to something. For example, he's going to kill it right now. which I am fine with. Now, I could get a 5/5, which would die to that plus the weapon. Boulder Fist Ogre, or I could get a Boulder Fist Ogre, which would die to a Hammer of Wrath combined with that, or any 1 damage with the weapon and the No Mission Ventral. But yeah, unless someone's playing Zoo in Arena, turn 6 really does come around fairly quickly. And having Ogres, Fire Ellies, it's very, very good. I have Flame Tongue next turn, and even if he has the weapon, okay, he's using it, but even if he had the weapon, I would probably still use the Flame Tongue. Blessing of Might. Fair enough. Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's get this Frostwolf out. 6/6 on the board. Next turn, I actually have a Fire Ellie Flame Tongue Totem combo. And what that means is, using the Searing Totem, I have like 6 damage available to anything. And that's not including the Frostwolf. So if he puts down something to counter that Frostwolf, I do... Ooh. Okay. How am I going to do this? I have Argent Commander, which can charge for 6. Yep, that's how I'm going to do it. There we go. Nicely dealt with. Hammer of Wrath, Consecrate would be a bit problematic right now, but he's going to have to choose between killing this or this, depending on which he wants to use. He could double Consecrate. I don't think I've ever seen a Paladin with Equality Wild Pyromancer in Arena. So I'm not worried about that. Let's drop this. Do I want to drop that? Nothing's going to kill it right now. I could run that into that, but that's a complete waste. There's no point in me killing the Web Lord because I played the Yeti. What's this? 2 of them would be good. That's not one that would be good. Though... Ooh, should I do it? It could pop him extra spiders. Could also kill that. Now, let's just hit him in the face. I have a buffed Forked Lightning. I have lots of stuff on the board. The Flame Tongue's something that he needs to try and get rid of, but so are these 2 big minions. If he has a Consecrate... Oh, Kel'Thuzad. Jeez, I hope I draw a Hex. He still has to make decisions, and he's still going to be very, very low on health. Also, I could fill his board with 1/1s by killing the Haunted Creeper over and over. But the Nurubar Weblord is here to stay. Don't buff it. Buffing it's just going to make me want to kill it. He needs to deal with the Flame Tongue, is what he needs to do. Yeah, no, he's buffing it, damn it. Which I guess is fine, because it means it's going to die. And it's going to come back, but it's going to die. He's just in a bit of a pickle, because if he kills off the Frostwolf, it means the Yeti's being buffed to 6, which leaves him on 4 health. Kel'Thuzad is an incredibly strong legendary, but you need a taunt.
I must move quickly.
Which one? Yep. Okay. Argent Commander, and he's dead. I know I could have placed it on the left, but didn't have to. Yeah. Kel'Thuzad in Arena is incredible if you can get a taunt. If you can't get a taunt, it's kind of like, eh. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna finish this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, feel free to favorite, like, and or subscribe. If there's anything you want to see on the channel, even if it's not Hearthstone related, leave me a comment or send me a message and I'll see if I can get around to it. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Tommy J. Have a good one.